What's up? It's your boy Big Banks Got Kicks, back with another video. And today I'm in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna be going to Sneaker Summit, so come on in. We finna go ahead and take a look. Today, I'm not gonna lie, I need these.
How much? How much you motherfuckers up? Ooh,
I think you said 3. I think 350. So we gonna see if they got them in my size today. If they don't,
they got the UNCs. Off-white.
Yeah. This is like this my size.
2 bands. Oh my god.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Cooler sneaker shop, bro. Sneaker Summit. Yeezys. I don't know how people still feel about Yeezys. These Grails.
They
all
might
time.
always be all time.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Just got like little dunks and stuff. Hey, I got a question. What's the biggest size y'all got in them unions?
Unions.
I need that 14.
We got 14s, just not in the union.
Okay.
We got a lot of 14s.
Okay.
If you get tired digging around, I can pull up your size on one of the tablets.
Oh, extra question. What's your biggest seller in the store right now?
Biggest seller in the store right now is Yeezy slides. Because people know that they don't make them anymore, and they're trying to get a pair for summertime.
Okay.
There's still nobody that's really taken this space for the Yeezy slide. A lot of people are trying. Crocs is trying. Nike's trying. But Yeezy slide still reigns supreme as far as pool party attire, stuff like that.
Okay. What's one shoe, you get a lot of sneakerheads asking, like, do y'all have that's kind of limited and nobody could get their hands on?
I'll show you one of our top sellers right now.
I bet.
This is probably the best-selling shoe this year.
I'm pulling mine out tonight.
This is the Air Jordan Metallic 5. It's not like the most hype shoe, but we probably sold more pairs of this than anything else this year.
Okay.
So it's the most popular release this year by far.
Okay. Now, let me ask you something. What's your favorite shoe that came out this year?
Oh man, favorite shoe that came out this year. I'm really feeling the SB4. This is the newer color, the navy color.
Yeah. I do think, me personally, I think that colorway is way more cleaner to wear. The only thing that I don't like, I feel like the quality could have been a little bit better on the newer one.
Quality could have been a little bit better. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I think Jordan Brand's doing a lot better with their quality. Right now. They're heading in the right direction. Okay. But this shoe right here, personally, if I could get one at a good price, I'd buy it.
Okay.
Air Jordan 3s, but these came out last year.
Okay.
This is a Thanksgiving shoe. I really like that shoe. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Let me ask you something. What's one shoe you looking forward to with all the releases coming out?
Man, white cement 4s. We got the OG right here.
Okay.
Is this it right here? No, that's the red cement. I know I got it here somewhere.
It looks like that's it right
this
here.
One? Yeah. So this is coming back out again. Some people got their hands on them early. They may have them right now.
Okay.
But, this is a classic shoe. I'm looking forward to that shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally.
What do you think, what is your ultimate grill? Like your personally ultimate grill?
Man, I've already been through that. I already had all the shoes there is to have. So we opened the store 9 years ago. I started the store with my collection.
Okay.
Autograph Shaq shoe, size 22.
God damn.
This autograph, where's the autograph located?
It's on the toe.
Ooh, you see that?
Size 22. Easy. So he's a proportionate guy.
Now,
so
And how much does that shoe run right now if I wanted to buy that?
I'm probably willing to let these go for about 4,000.
Okay.
Maybe a little less than that.
Okay.
But we've had shoes in here up to $90,000.
90,000?
Autographed Kobe Bryant shoe.
Autograph Kobe?
We have Virgil Louis Vuitton shoes, $20,000.
Where them at? Do y'all got them? Yeah.
A6 2000 runners, vintage runners now.
Yeah, them clean.
You know, I'm a big fan of those. See, this is a Louis Vuitton Air Force One. This is not Nike. It's a Nike outsole, but all the leather and embossing and
how much that's
monogram. This is a $20,000 shoe.
You see it?
So if I bought these, I wouldn't wear them. This is a piece of art to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear them.
You know, but if you're a baller, if you got it like that, you want to rock them, go ahead. You know,
that's clean. That's clean.
R.I.P. Virgil, best to ever do it, arguably.
Okay.
You know, Pharrell's trying to do his thing at Louis Vuitton now, but
right.
You know, this is like a point in time right here where streetwear and fashion collided.
Yeah.
You know, Virgil was the first one to really do it.
Okay.
You know, they've always kind of borrowed from one another, but that was like the first time it really collabed, other than the Supreme Louis Vuitton collab.
That's beautiful.
Maybe a year or two before.
Let me ask you something. What's the sneaker of the year? Right now.
It's too early to tell, but sneaker of the year right now is Metallic 5.
Metallic 5s?
Yeah.
How do you think Nigel is taking Travis Scott's spot right now for top collab?
I think that, you know, I like Travis. I'm a fan of Travis. We sell a ton of Travis stuff, but maybe they did too many shoes in similar colorways.
Yeah.
And people are just feeling a little bit fatigued of that. And then Nigel comes out with this brick red, you know, Jordan 4. That
texture on the front.
Yeah, everybody gravitated to it. That's a close runner-up for shoe of the year. So yeah, I think you might be right on that. Maybe Nigel's gonna take shoe of the year.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like that was one shoe I paid resale for. Everything else I was kind of like patient on. But I did spend that price on a 90. So
yeah, it's a real hard to get shoe. It's still hard for us to get. We got one pair here right now.
Yeah, people don't want to like sell them.
People want to sell them, but they want to sell them for the high.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, not a lot of people want to pay the high for those, but you know, you might be right. That might be the shoe of the year. You know, I'm an OG, so I already saw the Metallic 5 had its day back in 1989, 1990.
Okay.
Whenever it came out, but you know, Nigel's Brick by Brick, that definitely is a hit this year. That's you know, that's going to be a milestone on the timeline of sneakers as far as I'm concerned for 2025.
It definitely is. So I know you've seen the news about the Bread ones. They supposed to be re-releasing. How do you feel like Nike did us? Did they do us a justice? Did they do us justice, or did they do us a disservice?
I've kind of had my fill of the Jordan 1. You know, I've had multiple pairs of them. We'll have to see what they come out with for Christmas. It's supposed to be a little bit different. Maybe it's special packaging, or maybe an addition to the shoe. You know, if you got them, you know, you got to wear them like a full 12 months early, so you can't really be mad.
Right.
You know, a lot of people were upset they missed out on those, so you're going to get a second chance. But it is going to be during the holidays, so everybody and their grandmother is probably going to be fighting for a chance at those.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Now, my last question. What's one shoe that you done had in your collection that you probably regret selling?
I don't regret selling anything. I mean, there's always going to be another shoe. And if you hold on to them for too long, they're bound to fall apart on you. So, you know, they're like, to me, they're like kids. Like, you love them when you have them, but at some point, it's time to leave the nest. And if you don't let them leave, then they're going to leave on their own when they're ready to, because they're going to break up on you.
I want her to be happy.
But, you know, there are certain ones that we want to see, like in the Basketball Hall of Fame, like the any Jordan. To me, my grail would be a Michael Jordan game worn, play in the playoffs. Something that.
So like a 14 or a 13, like the retro
the last
13
shot, just anything that he wore in the playoffs. That to me, that's like super grail.
Okay.
I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
Well, I appreciate it, man. What's your Instagram? Where can people find you?
You can find us at Sneaker Summit on all social media channels. We're here every day, 11 to 7, South Shepherd 59 in Houston, Texas. We've been holding it down here in the storefront for 9 years.
Okay.
We've been doing events for 21 years.
Okay.
I started on eBay 2001, so we're not new to this. We're true to this. And we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So thank you guys for checking us out. We hope to see everybody come through and check out the store.
Okay, bet. I appreciate that. We out.